Hi, this is Jerry, Facilities Storage Manager at Mini Storage Secure. Today I'm going to go over a few things, including lock checks, as well as full inventory walkthroughs, and really how to get into a unit and update the field status. Very, very important. As always, I'm going to start off by going into the eTRACKER app on my smartphone. Wait for it to open up. Log in. It's going to ask me which site, in this case, Mini Storage Secure, as it pulls the latest information, including unit statuses and pending tasks and all the information that I need before I go out in the field and I document the information on eTRACKER. After the full sync is complete, I'm inside eTRACKER. Now, right away on the home screen, you can see overlocks right here, and I can see that there are two overlocks that are pending. I'm going to go ahead and hit overlock. This is very, very simple. On this screen is going to tell you all the units that need an overlock placed on them and all the units that need an overlock removed. You can simply do it very quickly here in eTRACKER. In this case, there are two units, and if I actually uncheck remove locks, I can see there's still two. If I uncheck place locks and just have remove locks, there's none, indicating there are no locks that need to be overlocks need to be removed. So I'm going to go into place locks and see that there's two to indicate that I've completed those two overlocks. I hit view, unit 1007, hit complete, hit submit. Go next. There's a next one, 10006, hit complete, hit submit, and that's it, those two. I've completed both overlocks. You can see at the bottom of your page under completed that is documented. These are the two units where I've completed the overlock process. It's very, very important to realize that you do not need to update the field status to overlock. The field status is automatically updated. I'm going to back out. Now, the next part I want to do and show you is the unit listing. I'm going to go into task. The unit listing here, as you can see, it's a really popular tool. This gives you the list of all your units in walkthrough order. It tells you the size and it tells you the system status from your management system, as well as eTRACKER's field status the last time it was updated. Now, when I do a walkthrough and I walk around my facility, I like to eyeball everything on my day-to-day lock checks and use my finger to scroll and see if anything jumps out, depending on how your processes work and what you need to update. Now, an example is I'm in front of unit 10010 and I notice that there's no lock. There's a missing lock. I can see here that the system status says it's occupied and that the last time somebody updated there's a customer lock, but this is weird. The important thing here is to document that there's a missing lock. I'm going to click on it, hit view, and I'm inside the unit. Now, it gives me all the options of what I can choose. I'm going to scroll and, oh, right here in the middle says no lock. I'm going to hit no lock, and I'm going to hit submit. The new field status is no lock. I'm now going to back out, and I'm right back where I left off, and I can continue walking. But as you can see, I've updated to no lock. I'm going to continue my walkthrough while I eyeball the units and see which unit I want to address. This is the basic principle, and the one option you have when you do your daily lock check is to use this unit listing functionality. I'm now going to back out. The next part that I want to go over is scanning units. When you do your daily lock check or when you do your full inventory lock check, maybe it's once a month, or even if you just want to walk up to one unit and access that unit, you can go to unit listing as we just did, or you can go ahead and scan into the unit. You can see in this screen there are ultimately going to be a variety of options that I'm going to cover you today. All of them give you the option how to access a unit, which is at your discretion or your company's discretion. In this case, I want to go and type it in manually. I'm going to tap here in the middle area. I'm going to type in the unit ID. 10009 is the unit I'm in front of. I'm going to hit search, and I've accessed that unit. Right off the bat, you can see the top system status says it's lean, and the eTRACKER field status says it's red lock. All right. If I wanted to update the field status, I could. I could just go hit vacant lock and hit submit. If I want to go into unit info, it's going to give me some unit information, as well as I have the ability to go and view some other information. On my phone, I can tap in the lower left-hand corner of the physical phone. There's a little symbol, which I tap, and it gives me the option to hit customer info. I can see here that there's a variety of information that I'd like to access. If I want to access, in this case, that's good. I'm going to back out. You can also go to miscellaneous add-on or go into task. And here in the task, I can see there's a pending work orders that happens to be there. I can view it if I want to. Says this big dent. Let's say I had fixed it. I can always say complete, as you saw in the work order video. Hit submit, and I've completed that. I can back out. And that's one way to access a unit. Now, the other way to access a unit are as follows. Hi there. Okay, now we are at the facility, the indoor facility, and I want to show you how to do a lock check, but more specifically, the full inventory walkthrough. And that's where the scanner, which connects Bluetooth to the smartphone and eTRACKER, becomes very beneficial, because it allows you to do your full inventory very, very quickly and very, very fast and super efficient. And I want to show you how it's done. As you can see, all these unit doors, and there's barcodes on each unit door, and that's when you go up and scan. Really, the importance of using eTRACKER for a lock check, aside from putting down a clipboard and not using paperwork, really comes down to what we've invented, which is the eTRACKER field status. The eTRACKER field status is essentially an extension of what your management status is. And the field status is what is the actual lock status on the unit door. No lock, vacant lock, customer lock, red lock, etc. Whatever your company policy is. Let me show you how it works. First things first, on the phone, it's important that Bluetooth is on. In order to verify that Bluetooth is on, I'm going to go to my settings, swipe down, and I notice that the green light is flashed for Bluetooth, so I'm good to go. And now, I'm going to go into eTRACKER. Open up eTRACKER, see where I left off. Great. Next thing I want to do is turn this guy on. The way you turn on is hold down this little blue button here in the middle and wait for the blue light to flash. Gave me the noise, it's turned on blue, it's time to go. Now, next thing I want to do is go into task, go into unit scan, because that's where we're going to do scanning, and I want to select my device, wait for it to connect, gives me the beep. We can go scan units and do our full inventory walkthrough. Let me show you how it works. Come with me. Very, very simple. All you do, walk up and scan it, and you're inside. I'm looking at the unit, and I'm looking at the unit door, and I notice that this one has a company lock on it. And I look in here, and it says company use, company lock. Good, no problems. Hit submit, and I've just verified that the company lock's on there. Keep on going. Go over here, do a quick scan. I look at my phone, and I notice that it says system status is lean, and there's an overlock, but I'm looking at it, and I see there's a customer lock. So in fact, I want to update this field status and say customer lock and submit. I now have the customer lock. Keep coming with me. Go over to the next one, come here, do a quick scan. This one says it's occupied with a customer lock, but I noticed that there's actually a company lock on there, so I want to update and put company lock. Later on, I'll be able to rectify and look into my management system and see why this is the case. But let's keep going. Very easy. Walk up to the next unit, do a quick scan. Nice and simple. I notice it says it's vacant on there, and actually the last field set says is company lock, but I'm looking at it and I notice that there's actually a customer lock on it. So I want to update that. I want to say customer lock, hit submit, and I've updated the field status. Very, very simple. We go to the next one, come here, do a quick scan, look at it, and right here I can see, okay, system status occupied and customer lock, but I'm looking at here, also there's a company lock. I want to update that. Go to company lock, hit submit. Very easy. Keep on going. Go over here. Now, with this one I want to show you, it's very simple. I want to show you that instead of actually using this guy, you can also use the phone to actually scan your unit. Let me show you how it works. I'm going to back out, and I'm going to go to see where it says use camera. Go to use camera, It's going to prompt the camera, and I'm going to go ahead and scan using the eTRACKER camera. And right away, I'm in. It's the exact same thing. I'm just using the eTRACKER camera instead if I wanted to. In this case, I look at it. Occupied customer lock is good. I'm going to submit that status. And what has occurred here and what can happen sometimes is if there's a pending task, it will automatically pop up so you know. And I can see here, there's a pending task, and it says check locks. Okay, I'm going to open it up, and there's some notes. It says, John phoned the call center. He may have left his unit unlocked and cannot return. Please verify that the unit is locked. I look at it, it actually is locked, so there's a note. Let me just verify that it is. Go into tasks. I'm going to go and I'm going to say complete, right? I'm going to open up notes, and I'm going to say that unit has a lock. Okay, hit submit, and I've completed it. That's the basic process. When you do your full inventory, it's best to use this guy because it's very, very quick. But if you really want to do it, maybe you forgot this at the office or whatnot, and you wanted to quickly go up to one unit, you could use the eTRACKER camera to scan into it as you just saw. Or you can manually type in the unit as we showed in earlier in the video. It's really your choice. Thanks for joining me, and hopefully this helps. When I'm done with any of the work, I'm going to go on the home screen, go into send data, go to send data, and send all the information back over to management so it's documented all the work I've done, all the unit statuses that I've updated, all the work orders I've completed, and so forth. It says successful, and that's it.